Good morning, my friends in YTPC. I hope everyone is well on this lovely windy Sunday morning. Yes, my friends, I'm back. I realized I made the video. I realized I made my last video about a month ago. So I'm back now. I want to give you a little update and so on. So pipe chat update. But first, housekeeping. My friends, I'm smoking this beautiful pipe. In it, actually, I have something new. I'm using my Eagle Zippo. Um, what is the pipe? Oh, it's not like the Kia. It's Wesley number 46. Wesley is a house blend in South Africa. The Kia I like is the Wesley number 55. Now this is Wesley number 46. It's full gold. It has Burley, Virginias, Turkish Oriental, and a hint of Perique. So it's quite lovely tobacco. You get the sweetness of the Virginias, you get the peppery taste of the Perique, you get the nutty flavor of the Burley. So all combined, it's a very nice, lovely tobacco. And I'm enjoying this blend of tobacco with a cup of Colombian cowboy coffee. And Pepper, my cat, is here. He also wants to say hello. And the temper I'm going to use is a shell from a 303 I made. Let me relight my pipe. Okay. The main reason why I didn't make the video since was that my last video I uploaded was about a month ago. The reason for that is last weekend I went for my first hunting trip, and I had a lot of preparations to get done, go to the shooting range, and all of that. A lot of preparations I had to take care of before my hunting trip of last weekend. So because it is my first deer I shot, there's um, a tradition we have to follow. Um, with your first deer you shoot, you get smeared by the blood. So my whole face was covered in blood. From my hair till here, my whole face were covered in blood. And then um, you have to eat a piece of raw liver, or if you shoot a male, uh, if you shoot a female, yes, you get to eat a piece of liver. If you shoot a male, you have to eat a piece of the ball. Um, so they they cut off the sack, make it open, and you eat a piece of that. You have to eat it raw. So I shot um a male. So you can imagine what piece of meat I had to eat. Um, I have to say it's not bad, but I won't do that again. Um, so that was last weekend. The weekend before that, I w- the weekend before the hunting, I went to the shooting range to shoot a couple of shots to make sure everything is right before the hunt. Now I want to post some photos of my first hunt, but I don't think it will be um, according to the rules of YouTube and so on, to post a photo where my blood is smeared in blood or the deer and so on. Um, but I can tell you, but I I enjoyed my first hunting trip. It was quite nice. Um, Last week Sunday, when we came back from the hunt, I gave my buck at a butchery, and they made me some um, grills, uh, barbecue rolls. I think you call it sausages, rolls. I made some biltong. Oh, I love my biltong. I kept the fillets whole to dry, and then I made some mincemeat as well. My my buck white was also head and skin and inside. Only the meat carcass weighed 34.6 kilogram. The 34.6 kilogram on a blaze buck is quite good. So is is very healthy meat. Actually, no fat on the deer. So the butchery had to put some sheep fat into it and so on. But it's quite nice. I must say, I made Friday some of the rolls. And it's quite nice. I really enjoy that. So I asked my wife. I went many times fishing, but I never bought that fish back home. When I go fishing, I always catch and release. So I catch the fish and then I release it again. Because the reason for that is the freshwater fish have a muddy taste to it. Some people make fish cakes with the carp and so on from the freshwater fish, from the freshwater, but it has a muddy taste to it. There are some recipes you can follow to get the muddy taste out of the freshwater fish, but my wife doesn't like the freshwater fish. She like sea fish, ocean fish. But we live far away from the ocean to fish there. So I asked her, this is my first hunting trip. I brought back my deer for the meat. Um, I fished many times but never brought the fish back home. My wife told me, you can leave the freshwater fish right there. You do not have to bring them back home. So I told her but we can make some nice fish cakes and so on from the fish I catch. She's not very fond about the freshwater fish. Um, so I will still do catch and release and I'll bring the fish back home. But while I was last week in the bush hunting, I realized something. That before in my life, I never thought I would ever hunt a deer. And a lot of things go through my mind. Will I miss? Will I um, mess it up? And so on. Because it's my first hunt and a lot of things I thought about. And while I was there came a thought across my mind. Back in the day, the old people, they had to hunt and they had to fish for them to have meat on the table. So, and last week Saturday, so it was about Saturday, while I was sitting around the campfire with friends and so on, we talked about that and we talked that if if you cannot fish or you cannot hunt, if the world is going on the same, if the world is continuing on the same path we are going on right now, with food prices skyrocketing, uh, talks of World War III and all of that. Then one of the days when we continue when we continuing on this path, it can get so much worse and to a point that you won't get food in stores or it will be difficult to get food in the stores. And the only way to get food is when you hunt or fish or you plant your own vegetables and fruits. Now, to tell the truth, I'm a meat eater. Oh, I love my meat. I rather chew on a piece of meat before I chew on a piece of carrot. I do not like carrots. Occasionally when the carrot is cooked, yes, sometimes, but I rather eat my meat before I eat a vegetable or something. Pumpkin, oh I love pumpkin. Um, pumpkin and corn is basically the only vegetable I really enjoy. Pumpkin and corn. But then again, I'll choose my meat first. So I think it's important for men to know how to hunt and how to skin a deer, how to prepare the meat, and how to fish, and how to prepare the fish. I think that's important skills to learn and know how to do it when you when it is necessary to do that to survive. I think it's very important to learn the field, to learn wildlife, to know which plants you can use for medicine purposes, and which plants you can use for food sources. Um, to learn the plants in your area, to know how to survive when the times get darker. I think it is very important skills to know. My wife asked me, am I planning to go hunt again next year? I told her yes. I want to go hunting again next year. This year I went fishing, I went hunting. So next year I also want to go fish more and I want to go hunt. And then I'm in the process of buying a new car. The car I have in mind is a bit older car. Um, it were old like this car. The car doesn't have much mileage on it. I do not know how much mileage it is, but the car has 155 kilometers on the clock. So this old lady, she drove, she driven about 7,000 kilometers per year with the car, which is not that bad. Um, the car is looking really nice. It's a 2005 Nissan Almera. Now I do like my Nissans. I like Japanese cars. Um, the Porsche is quite available for that type of car. I'm still here. Uh, so it's a 2005 Nissan Almera. So the car is about 20 years old. So I'm planning on buying this car, going to take it for a test drive tomorrow. And see what's going on. So that's what's going on in my life right now. So I give you a little update. And I think this is my first update I did. And this is a really lovely tobacco to enjoy with a cup of coffee. Yes, yes, yes. I forgot to say that. A pipe and a coffee is pure poetry. Mm-hmm. Pure poetry. Okay, I see this video is getting way too long. I apologize for that. I do not like long videos. So I ap- I apologize for that. Friends, but with that, I'm going to greet you all. May you all have a lovely Sunday. May you all have a blessed week. Stay safe, my friends, and tot ziens.